Alright, here goes. We're down on the 3rd floor. And it's just gonna get worse and worse, as now we have to do more flight puzzles. Now, these things can't really hurt you. Like, they look like they're intimidating, but look at that. The wind puzzle puts you higher than those cannons are firing. So it feels like it's like there for set design and nothing more. It's like, oh, it's gonna hit me. Like, nope, those things can't hit you because you're actually higher up than the plane than they are. Nice attention to detail on that front. But now we have more puzzles to deal with the Force Sword. Since we don't have Force Sword puzzles, I kind of feel like oh, I'm in panic mode, because the stupid fireball it is. Thinking hurricane fire bars. Come on. I go this way. I wish there was more of the multiplayer mechanic in Force Swords Adventures where you could split yourself into 4 different people and basically switch between them. That would have been a kind of a cool detail. Which, you know, that's what they would do in the Force Swords series going forward. You know, with the GBA soft version of the game that was on the combined Link to the Past cartridge. And then Force Swords Adventures on the GameCube. Yeah. But, like, that was... Man, I just wish they could remake that game. You could remake that game and actually work it with, you know, pop up a screen. If they remade that game, they don't have to do really much. They can just keep the Game Boy screen, you know, on the main screen. And then have it... And then you can still have local if you want, you know. But that means, you know, everyone's going to have their own switches. Like, they would have to be local with different switches. But also you could do online. And have 4 people play online with Force Swords Adventures. Man, that would be the best. And I tell you, Force Swords Adventures is still a very good Zelda game, despite it being, you know, technically like a Mario game with levels and everything. But I still thought it was a pretty good game. But good luck trying to... you know what? If Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door can be remade, I think in tandem, we can make Force Swords Adventures remade. I want that, Nintendo. Maybe that's the next thing they need to do for the next Zelda game. Make it more multiplayer focused. I don't know how you would do that, honestly, other than what the Four Swords approach did. But I still kind of feel like there's potential in a multiplayer Zelda game. There is. There is potential in What happened? Look at this guy. This guy is stuck. Okay. Okay, Moblin, you realize you were stuck there for a moment. Don't worry, I'll get you freed. I'll end your moral coil. There you go. Okay, I never realized that could happen. But this is where we get to the main beef of the level itself. So this is basically the main dungeon is on this floor, and this one is well, shall we say, full of like. Do you like Darknuts? Do you like Darknuts and do you like Switch puzzles? This place is full of it. And also we get ourselves a last introduction of these guys. But like I said, they are basically a nothing burger right now. With our full spin attack here, we can just block their ball and chain attack and bam! And now we have ourselves getting back to the beginning. From the red portal, no less. Not the... Also, remember these rooms for later. We can't tackle these things now, but we'll have to tackle them later as a critical boss fight coming on. Again, it's like, do you love Darknuts? Well, this dungeon is full of them. We have to shoot our bombs over here. If you want to use the bombs. If you want, you could still use your remote bombs if you want to do that as well. I kind of recommend the ball bombs because it's easy, like slightly easier, but at the same time though, you have remote bombs, you might as well use them. Again, remote bombs are just the best thing in the game. Like the best item, and that's probably why Breath of the Wild had remote bombs from the get-go. Which means that Breath of the Wild is much better than Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I said it. I was just kind of, shall we say, disappointed. Oh, look! Fairies galore. Hello. Thank you, fairies galore. I'll just take you. Thank you, fairy. Fairy fountain for days. And you can heal up and everything. Oh, hey. That fairy's gonna disappear. Hey, anti-fairies, I need more fairies from you. There we go. You can't be too you can't be too sure about yourself, but you might as well have a fairy just in case. Alright, let's go up this way here. And you get now the Black Darknut, which is meant to be faster and more brutal and everything else. But he's just programmed like all the rest of the Darknuts, so just spin attack and win. He does have more health than the other Darknuts, so bear that in mind. You just have to do is just keep spinning attacking to get around on the side and hit him. If he didn't have the spin attack, he has this kind of charge attack, but like I said before, you have the great ultimate spin attack, you're good. And by killing him, 2 of the rooms get 2 silver Darknuts, while the other ones get red Darknuts. And you have to defeat all these Darknuts to actually get to the puzzle in this dungeon, and it's slight annoyance. We come up here, and we realize that we need 4 keys. We need 4 keys to push this thing out of the way so we can get ourselves to the boss key. And guess where all the 4 keys are? Mm-hmm. Right there. Right where those guys are. They're in 4 towers apiece. So bear that in mind. And you're locked to these dual Darknuts. And the title cards on these things are going to be annoying when I have to put them all into the video later on. There's so many title cards. Hey, Kingstone piece. That brought the tension a little awkward now, didn't it? Come on, buddy. Like I said, the silver ones are nothing to be scoffed at. It's just that they're basically the basic Darknut of the game. The red ones are the mid tiers, and then you've got the black one, which was the hardest of the bunch, and we took it out. So bear that in mind. So every of the Darknut fights, the rooms afterwards all have a puzzle tied to them. This one's the puzzle here. This one here. No. No, come on. There you go. 2 left around, that'll do it. And then we get Gingies. You have to kill the real one. But all of them can hurt you, though. But what I would say recommend is just to spin attack on these guys, and you'll kill them easily. As long as you're allowed to do it. There you go. And that's actually kind of a callback to Zelda 1, actually. Because the pose in that game could actually multiply themselves if you hit a target, but they would all die if you hit the real one. So that's kind of a nice little callback there. Again, this game has a few callbacks to Ocarina of Time. Like, you know, Lon Lon Ranch, Anju, from Majora's Mask. Again, there's a lot of different, references even from Wind Waker all the way down to Ocarina of Time, even to Zelda 1 we already saw. So bear that in mind. So now you can get through all the areas around by doing a loop here, because you can jump up here, come across this way. And we can jump down here. And now we have to do it with the red Darknut. And you think you're special? You're nothing special. You think it was to spawn more black Darknuts, but nope. Fodder. Oh, and look at this little thing they want to do. Is, hey, you got to do it. Now, the room this puzzle wants you to do is basically split 2 links separately to do this little special puzzle here. But if you do this quick enough with the spin attack, you should be able to do this with the spin attack, no problem. Come on. I know I did this before. There you go. Yep. Don't need to do the split. You don't have to split your sword. You don't have to split yourself. I've never done it the normal way. I've always done it that way ever since the first playthrough. Because, like, I have a spin attack. I might as well just use it. You come down here, you get yourself some Gibdos, and that's about it. It's a trap. Nothing more. Alright, we come up here. And we get ourselves our next key. I'm worried about how much I have to split this up again. I don't know, but we'll have to figure out splitting this part up soon. Splitting? Editing? The nerve! I know, right? Editing. And so we got ourselves 2 down, 2 to go. Alrighty, we go right here. We have to take on 2 more Darknuts. And they are nothing burgers. One's already down. Since you already have the Force Sword and the Great Spin Attack, these things are basically now, you're now the boss of them. They'll try like highly mighty that they're more powerful, but nope. They're fodder. Nothing more. Oh, it's a heart. I will take, oh no, it's a Kingstone piece. Why, thank you. And now we got ourselves another puzzle, walking puzzle to clear up here. This one's actually, I think, more simple than the other one was, really, because there really is only one path, as you can clearly see. Well, the other ones aren't really one path, but since all those blocks are in the middle there, they think that's going to confuse you. Nope. Oh, another Gingy battle. There we go. Dead. Pop. Dead. Thank you. For this one, we have to go outside to get to the key, though. This tower is not symmetrical. My drafter instincts are annoying me on this one. Like, it's not a symmetrical building. If you go down, I believe it's nothing. I think there's only refills here. Refills of bombs and arrows. Because you'll need arrows in the next room. For the top left tower. Let's go up this way. This is key number 3. Open small doors and blocks. You don't use it in this dungeon. Now, I really would love to know if they actually ever did a remake of if they got Capcom to come back and redo the Oracle games, and this game as a kind of a tie-in pack, you know, I'd be totally down for that. I mean, come on, you know, like there is kind of been a hint lately I've seen by others saying, yeah, there's a code name now for potentially a Oracle's remake in the works. I'm like, that's cool. But I have to see it. Maybe that'll be in the direct. You know, the direct for the June that's going to happen. This at the time of this recording, anyway. It's just it's the day before June. Like, you know, the 31st. Now you know where this is recorded. Is that you know there's going to be a June direct. What'll be part of it, I have no idea. Hey, we got a Kingstone out of every boss fight of this. Nice. Ow! Hey. But now this is where the Wall Master comes down, and this guy's annoying. Like I said, if you did not leave Hyrule Castle, and you got stuck at the beginning, if you got, you know, put where you entered the sanctuary from, yeah, the Wall Masters will take you back to the sanctuary, not to the front of the castle. So that's why I said, leave Hyrule Castle and come back into there, so your re-entry point to the dungeon is at the bottom where the warp points are. And that way, you're not going to get yourself into a pickle. Huzzah! Now we gotta get ourselves these doors, opening these doors here. Get out of here, you. Oh, I missed. Nope! Oh, I hate this fire bar. Okay, I'm gonna let that reset. I'm gonna use my light arrows. Get these all at once. 3. No! Stupid fire bar. Why is this even here? Just to put pressure on you is what it is. Fire pressure. Nope, didn't do it in time. Like, if you missed the first one, you might as well call it quits and reset. And this thing is pretty picky on where you pick your eyeballs at, so bear that in mind. And now we get ourselves the exit here. We have to drop down, deal with the trap, or just get out of it. No! You jerks are in my way! Get out of here. Oh, a heart. Thank you. I'll take the heart. Get up the stairs, Asler. Come on. You come up here and you get yourself this piece. This is the last of the keys. Huzzah! Good enough for me. But like, there's a switch out here though that makes you want to go outside of the tower here in the back. I'd like to know, was this something that was supposed to be cut or something? Because there's only like a couple of hearts here, but nothing more. Nothing hidden, nothing else. I guess it's just so that you could reset the room without going back down into the trap, I guess. But I'd like to know, I want to know, what is the purpose of that room? Other than that, just giving you a couple refills of hearts. When they know full well that they have anti-fairies down in the next room over to refill your hearts. That's why the magic boomerang is such the best boomerang in the entire game. Alright. Let's get our boss key, and I know exactly where I'm going to split this episode off here. Now we gotta get ourselves here, prepare, and swing it up. I said swing and chart. I said roll attack. There you go. Go like there. Oh, that's right. We do it from this side. I thought you could get around. You have to push it around that way. Nope, you have to do it the other way. Come up here. Push this block out of the way. And now we get ourselves the boss key of the dungeon. Alright, so now take on Vaati. Let's go get that creep and save the day in the end. And let's hope he hasn't really lost his mind at this point. If you're all prepared and ready to go, I've got myself a defensive up and 3 fairies to boot, and I think I'm ready for this. Let's go and take on Vaati. Let's finish this.